Lane Bridge right there. And if you're online, you want to look up on our website, you'll see it.
Okay.
This was the building which they called the Gallup store, which had been here since, the late, early 1800s. It was a general agricultural store.
Okay.
And then right about where that sign is, there was a driveway that went down back. And then there was this one over here called Post Office Square. I got some pictures of it. It was where there was Henry Mauer's hardware store and a post office and probably the library and a couple other places. Underneath there was a blacksmith shop.
Well,
April, I think it was 4th, 1932, there was a fire. It's all wood, including the walkways. So of course the fire got going, and when it went, it took that out, it took this out, it took the bridge out,
well,
it took the sawmill out, everything there that was still over here was still a blacksmith and a foundry and a sawmill, but that part all got gone. So the guy who owned the hardware store, named Henry H. Mauer, entrepreneur of types, his father had stored out in Sheldon Springs, and he was up here, and he decided that he would resurrect Bridge Street. This side of Bridge Street was gone. The creek was a kind of rivalry zone between the east side and the west side. So he came and he built this building in 32 and opened it back up as a general store.
well,
So he had the general store until, and then on the side of where that open sign is, which we can't even get to now, he put a town clerk's office in because his daughter was the town clerk.
oh,
And out back he had an addition which was, in his time, just used for storing stuff. So he had it, and he attempted to sell it at one point in time to a Burlington couple, and that didn't work, so he had to take it back. And then he did end up selling it to the mother-in-law and father-in-law, the woman who just walked into that meeting with me.
oh,
And they ran the store until, I can't tell you exactly, but then after that it turned into Junior's harness shop. And then Junior left in
harness shop.
harness shop.
Okay.
And then Junior left and it sat here empty until 2016, which is 6 years ago. The town bought this for us.
Wow.
We tore out the shed and put a new one in with a lift to the second floor.
Well, that's nice.
First floor is done. The town clerk's office is sort of almost ready to redo. The second story is in the process right now of being financed, if you will. We're on a campaign to get that done. And eventually we'll restore the whole building to a combination of museum and public meeting space.
Wow.
And the town clerk's office down there, which will be a memorial to all the town clerks since 1791. So we're doing a lot.
Yes.
Pretty big organization. Now we got a couple hundred members. And,
Wow, really?
yeah, there's a bunch of money in the building, but there's also well over 2,000 volunteer hours.
Yeah.
Mostly town people.
Makes sense.
We'll never get the bridge back. So this was really an industrial, a huge industrial and commercial complex before the fire.
Well, I do see that there's a grist mill park there.
Yep.
So,
That was the good smell. Everything was, of course, the river's here. Down there looking, you'll see remnants of the old dam. There were 2 dams and a covered bridge. And so because they could use water power at that time, this is where they chose to settle industry.
makes sense.
Up streets where they all lived on the main street there. And really those houses up there, most of them are well over 100 years old. Quite old.
Yeah.
That's Sheldon. This is historical. You can feel free to go in and take pictures of anything you want.
Fantastic.
Okay, I'll go talk to these other people.
Alrighty. So that was Harold Smith.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
Thank you. Well, that was Harold Smith, who is a volunteer here with the Sheldon Historical Society Museum. Great history, wasn't it? All right, well, this is Patricia, and I'm traveling for history. I'm going to continue my tour of Sheldon today, and hope to see you soon. Please subscribe if you like the content. Thanks for watching. Bye.